Hey y'all, I decided to bring this look to you today. It's kind of dramatic, but I kept it simple on the eyes. It's not that much going on because the lips are so bold. But yeah, I'm actually going out right now. It's literally Friday night, so this is my Friday night look. There is a little bit of like glare happening, and you can see the shadow in the background here because it's literally nighttime and I'm using a lamp to film. My bad, I ain't got a diva light yet. Don't got a diva light yet, but we working on that. But yeah, I hope you like this look. I really enjoyed preparing it for you. Hope you love the lips. As always, I start out my look moisturizing my face and using a primer. Once that's complete, I usually start out by filling in my brows and shaping them the way I want them to look. I always use concealer to clean up the bottom of my brows. It just really helps to make the shape really stand out and cover any stray hairs that might be lurking about. I'm hiding my face with concealer palette from Coastal Scents. I have had it for some time now, but it still does the job amazing. The color that I'm using on my upper brow is a shade darker than the color that I use to highlight my lower brow. Remember, with your highlight, you can highlight anything you want to stand out. Your fingers are literally the best blending tool when it comes to blending your highlight and contour. My contour color isn't that dark. You can for sure go a little bit darker. I didn't want to go darker because I didn't really want a dramatic contour. You'll find that I often don't really do a dramatic contour on myself the way I might do on other clients. To highlight around my lips this time around, and that's mostly because I want the lip color to pop a lot and I don't want there to be any kind of discoloration around my mouth or anything that might take away from my lips. I wanted my lips to be very, very bold. I used a loose powder from Makeup Forever to catch the fallout. Like a loose powder and the way it catches the fallout. It's really silky and satiny the way it feels too. I just love this powder so much. I started this look by building with a brown toned eyeshadow and building on each side and filling in the middle with a fluorescent toned white shadow. When I approach the other side, I want to start out in the middle rather than on the edges because I want you to see that there's different ways to achieve the same look, and you don't have to necessarily start the look the same way every time, but you can still achieve that look. I'm creating more of a winged effect with the pencil brush on the edge of my eye because I want something that's going to really lift and open my eyes, and when I add my lashes, it's going to really give me that flared look. I'm just blending out the crease right now with a brown shadow. It has a bit of a reddish purple undertone to it with a little bit of gold, which will help to bring the whole look together. And going back in with some black eyeshadow on the edge of my eye to create that winged effect. I really want to make it a lot more dramatic and lift and open my eyes with it. I'm using a brown tone as a highlight to blend out the colors and create a highlight under my brow. I'm putting black liner in my waterline. Again, I want this look to be a little bit more dramatic and to create the lift that I'm looking for. Because I want the focus in the middle of my eye, I'm using white on my lower lash line, that white iridescent tone, and I'm also using gold glitter on, I'm using gold pigmented glitter on the top of my eye, just in the middle, to keep the focus in the middle of my eye. I'm blending out all these tones with Pro Finish by Makeup Forever powder foundation. I'm going to blend out my highlight and contour really well. I then go back in with a blush palette that I have from Coastal Scents. My lips, which is a big part of this look, I start out by lining them because I want that, when you're doing bold lips, it's so important to align them to get that perfect outer line effect. I get that perfect outer line effect and make the lips stand out and be really bold. And I went in with a black lipstick called Black Deep from Paris that you see. And to get that greenish effect, I'm using the same iridescent toned white, but again, up against the black, it does look more green than it would usually. See y'all in the next video. Peace. Bye, loves.